Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? So I moved my graphics tablet over a little bit. Got it plugged in, charging, because I was like, I haven't charged it for ages. But I looked at the battery light and it was like, it's not flashing red, It still seems to be chugging along quite strong, so, good on your graphics tablet. Running on those wireless batteries. Wireless batteries? Just running on wireless and using your battery, I guess. I don't really know what I was going on about. But anyway... Hello there everyone, right now on Fawnhallow it's 5:05pm on Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. I can't speak, apparently. Well, apparently I forgot to watch Digby up. I got Digby amiibo here on my desk. He'd be very disappointed in you, Isabel. Not really. If anything, he should have probably put an alarm clock. If an alarm clock doesn't wake him up, I don't think a call from his sister is going to really wake him up. Oh, no mail for today. Who do we have as our visitor? Not Red. Oh wait, Red... We had Red on Monday, I think? Maybe? Can't remember. Something like that. Oh, you two talk? You're not talking. I thought you were. Excuse me for intruding on your conversation. Hello, Belle. Label. I keep calling you the Belle. Goth outfit. Alright, fair enough. I don't think we've done goth outfit for a while, so this will be a fun change of pace. A vampire costume. Okay. We'll do our best. Right now what we're wearing, not particularly goth. So, I'm not even sure what it'd be considered. Under what label would normally ask you for. She doesn't actually ask you for that much. Sporty, goth, business, formal, party. Are those the only 5 things she's asked for? I can't think of another one off the top of my head, but who knows. So what I've been up to today, recorded, well, and done my usual programming and drawing business in the morning. In the morning, we did, darling, I know. Or radio show now. I don't want to... I forgot what I was saying. I had it and it's gone. Okay, no, we need to wear black. All black. P-leather's not very goth, it's very kind of punk, to be honest. We don't have a black skirt. We do, we have a fringe skirt. Doesn't really fit, to be honest. But we're gonna roll with it, because that's who we are. What goth hat do we have? A funeral hat? A devil horn or witch's hat? Sure, it's a bit of a thematic clash, but again, we're gonna go with it. Socks, goth socks. Just wear all black. You can't go wrong with all black. Yeah, I've recorded. This looks terrible. It's like a Halloween party, which I guess is kind of gothy, but this more feels like a caricature, if anything. What was I saying? Yeah, the usual programming, drawing, played some games. No, but the thing is, I started recording some of my next series, which is going to come up, which I was meant to start uploading right now. I forgot how big the file size is. Let's see how big the file size is. Of Fez, which I think I mentioned before. It's only 2 gigabytes, that's fine. Let's see. I'm going to do this on camera, because this is obviously the time to do it. Fez 1. So my naming convention, just name of game plus number. I haven't even drawn thumbnail art for that. That's going to be done this weekend, hopefully. And I think I have some time, because 27th of April is when the last Kukiomi episode is coming up, so I have a week's time to do it, and I don't think Fez is going to be too difficult to do, because it does seem like a much more simplistic art style. It's not going to be on the levels of Hollow Knight or Celeste. I mean, Celeste technically has an even simpler art style, because it's very pixel graphics, isn't it? But obviously I'm not going to do pixel graphics or thumbnail art. So I'll start uploading that now and get it done. Look forward to that in a week's time. It's strange. Like, my commentary is very low key in that one, I suppose, compared to a lot of other first episodes where I'm like, oh, gotta put some energy in, It's a starting point for a lot of people. Okay, well now I need to go annoyingly back to our... No, don't drop it. Back to our wardrobe to... Wait, hold on. We're not inside, we can't store it. I'm dumb. Let's change back into what we're wearing. Or what we were wearing. What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, obviously you try and put in a little bit of energy in first episode. It's a starting point, You gotta grab people in the first sentence. That sort of thing. That's what we always say with authors. Not authors, books, I mean, in stories. My lessons from English. You gotta grab people in that first sentence. Especially when we're writing like newspaper articles or whatever. It's like if you don't, you've only got a few sentences to grab people's attention by, and normally it's just the headline. So if you don't have a good headline, don't have a good image, you're out. Swing, bada, 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 swing, bada, swing. What was this? It's called a sweetheart dress, isn't it? It's not a sweetheart dress. Oh gosh, what is it? Oh gosh. I don't remember what it's called. Off the top of my head. If you see it, shout. We're doing a Story of the Explorer style now. Of course, I can't respond to you, so I don't know what you're saying. Maybe it's not called sweetheart something? Isn't it called checkered sweetheart dress? I thought. Wait, let's go up to the C's. I might just be blind. Oh, there it is. Checkered jumper dress. You know what? Close enough. What headgear were we wearing? Oh, we're wearing the orange flashy hairpin. Accessories, that's the same. Socks. I think we were wearing fishnet tights. I don't remember. Shoes. Uggs, probably. Is this right? This looks right enough. If it's not, then we changed it. I wonder if those backgrounds, when you put things on from a closet, signify what sort of style they've got considered in Animal Crossing. Anyway, first impressions, or flashy headlines, very important. Not just for newspapers. Well, actually, maybe just for any article, based on newspaper, online newspapers, that sort of thing. It's not really like other things need particularly flashy headlines. Well, not that we don't need it. It's not like it's more like we don't have a place to put it. I suppose video titles, you could in that aspect say like, oh, you need a flashy video title. That's how you get clickbait, I suppose. You might say, hey dear, where are your oh, I forgot it rained yesterday. Oh no, where are your flashy video titles? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a person of practicality. I want to title the videos what I talk about. So that's why we're not flashy. There's no clickbait. That I know of. There might be. But if there is, whoops, tell me about it. No, all the titles of the videos, it's very much exactly what I talk about at some point during the video. If you jump around long enough, you'll eventually find it. Or maybe you won't. Who's to say, really? It's all a bit of mystery. And I must say, it's probably not very a gripping title. But that's okay, I'm not here to min-max my views properly. I should consider it maybe a bit more, to make it a bit more enticing for people to see what's going on, but I don't know, it feels a bit weird to me to do something like that. But I certainly could put more engaging titles or thumbnails or whatever down. But if anything, this is just meant to be like a video log of me playing through games rather than much of my livelihood, I suppose, is a better way to put it. But if it could be a supplement to my livelihood, I don't see why it shouldn't. I don't see why I couldn't have it, after all. I don't know where Lord of the Rings quote is, to be honest. It's been a while. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. Anyway, you only gotta... Wait, hold on. You only got a second to make a good impression in the mix and mingle machine. See if Phineas and Ferb reference today. Don't think I've done one for a while. Did not mean to dig that up. What did I dig up? Red Cosmos? Not first impressions, like, you know, because we've already done that as a video title, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I talked about first impressions before, but still, you gotta grab people immediately. And as a mark of a good writer, I suppose, when we can really grab your attention just like that, right? Now here's a part where I probably go through anecdotally and list some like books I've read where I'm like, oh, this first sentence really grabbed me. Except I can't really remember any. Because mind you, I've not read all that many books. We should customize our shuffle because I'm actually a little bit worried it's going to break soon because we haven't customized it for ages. I haven't read all too many books, to be honest. I'm not much of a reader. I'm not sure if that would be of any surprise to you. And even so, I'm not sure I can remember a lot of first sentences or first lines in a novel. All I can remember is just talking about it in English class. How it's meant to grip people. And it was in English language. Because in the English language exams, they'd always give you like not news articles, but articles or stories written by people, and you had to like analyse them. And important part to always talk about what in the newspaper article section was like one, the headline, and two, the first line. See how they grip their viewers to entice them on to read more. You just get like a bonus half a grade if you talk about that. There's I know old GCSE pro tip for you. Probably just listen to your teacher, not me, huh? No, not really the best when it comes to English student tutoring. Tutoring. I meant to say not teachering. That's not a word or a sentence. What was I saying? I don't really remember. I know. These first little things. What has been the most enticing thing? What has gripped me within the first few seconds? I mean, I guess it's not a book, but Parasite really gripped me in the first few seconds. Like, I saw it and I was like, whoa, what is going on? Well, not like in a, whoa, trippy, what's going on way, but I'm like, I'm curious. I want to know more. Teach me. Teach me. Servant? Like, I clap my hands. And Alfred appears. Or something, I don't know where I'm going with this. We can put a pink hyacinth here. I just noticed we've got 2 pink roses in a row there. We should definitely move one to somewhere else. We can... What can go here? A pink lily can. We don't have another pink lily. Unless... Okay, well, first we need to move this pink rose. Replace it with a pink tulip, because that's all we got, I guess. And we replace this lily. No, not this lily with a rose. Because this is the start. It's the start of something new. With a lily back here, we can replace with a rose. No, that's too many pink roses in a row. We should just duplicate one of these lilies, to be honest. Yeah. I was trying to think. Yeah, we should just duplicate a lily. Very much need another one. So, actually, we could just leave it like this. We can just move this lily over here, right? Not that big a dealio. What's a big dealio? What was I saying? I don't know. What the heck? I don't know. I could jump over here. It was unintentional. But we're just cleaning up our flowers, making sure that there's none growing where they shouldn't be. We'll clip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. Da 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 revolution, we will nip it in the bud. Yeah, Parasite really gripped me. I'm trying to think of other movies which also gripped me within the first few minutes. Because I guess that's the analogue, I suppose, for movies. Unsurprisingly. I can't remember a lot of starts of movies. It's been a long time since I watched a movie. Okay, how did Tenet start? I think Tenet was the last movie I watched. How did Tenet start? Tenet was so confusing, so I'm not surprised I didn't remember how it started. Tenet started... Oh, it was with the bank... Not the bank guys. It was in like Opera House or something. An extraction event where they went undercover. That one actually did grip me. I was like, whoa, this is cool. It was high intense octane action. Straight into... Not straight into the action, but straight into the build-up to the action, I suppose. Not that I'm much of a movie director or aficionado to really know what's a good start of a movie, but something like that, you know. You want your audience to be watching and immediately have questions in mind, and thus enticed to watch further to answer those questions, right? I mean, that seems like logical to me. A reasonable way to go about things. Necessarily the best? No, I don't know. That's not really my place to speak on. We can't put lily there. We can put... Oh, too many lilies. In fact, we don't need any more orange lilies. Noted. In fact, we can't put any more orange lilies down, so... I guess we won't. Or to go back there. Move our orange lily back into where it belongs. We should really find like a runway style of path to put down here or something. Like a stage runway. That'd be cool. Hyacinth, Hyacinth, Hyacinth. Where can we put you? Here? There's 2 yellow cosmoses right next to each other. And 2 yellow pansies. Have they messed this up? You two are clearly meant to be switched around, but for some reason I placed you like this. No, hold on. Why have I done this? Let's replace you with a yellow cosmos. And hopefully we have... Or orange mums don't exist, so that's fine. We can replace you with an orange mum. And you with a yellow pansy. And then we can plant a hyacinth exactly where we're standing. Perfect. Okay, so what flowers do we need left? We've got another yellow mum here, which we don't need. Get rid of that. Can we plant orange lily there? We shouldn't. This can be a windflower? An orange windflower. Okay, we need one orange windflower. What can go here? I don't think anything can go here. Now I'm looking at it. A cosmos can. No, cosmos can't. Rose, windflower, lily, tulip. Oh, this is an impossible location. In which case, we will switch this lily with a mum that we got in our inventory and plant an orange lily here. This always happens near the end, so we need one orange windflower. This can be anything. Almost. Why don't we have another orange windflower? Okay, 2 orange windflowers. And this can be a rose? No, we already got a rose there. A tulip. Oh, we need to. Oh, okay, well, let's not even think about it. Let's put the lily back because we don't need orange lilies anymore. Put it back in its place. Oh, hello. I know, gripping starts. I feel like Harry Potter. You know, let's ignore J.K. Rowling for now. Whatever. Whatever she's doing. But, you know, the Harry Potter books, I feel like grip me. Oh, you know what? His Dark Materials trilogy. Actually, to be fair, I can't remember what their openings are like, so they might actually have super bad and slow openings. But they're series which I have read not numerous times, but like I suppose actually just read a full stop. So that's probably good justification for them, not justification, evidence. Well, I guess justification for them being enticing to begin with. Otherwise I would have, you know, probably stopped reading it or something, I don't know. Hunger Games, how does Hunger Games start? First lines for books are actually really difficult, it turns out. I can remember overarching plots, but refined details such as that is not lost on me, but it's more like gone from my memory. It's not important enough to remember. I wonder what the most... I'm trying to think how to phrase this. The general consensus of the best book opening in history. Good question, huh? I'm trying to think who is even crafting right now. Who could be crafting? Lily could be? I think it's Lily or Amelia or Vivian. No, Vivian's outside. Lily or... I think it's only Lily, Amelia. Oh, Bruce is inside as well, I think. From what I can recall. Let's see. Best book openings. Lily, you are ill, so we'll go get you medicine. Top 10, 100 best opening lines from books. Sure. Stylus.co.uk. No Woman, No Cry, My Life with Bob Marley. Okay, I didn't expect that, to be honest. I was thinking more fiction books. 15 of the best first lines in fiction. Oh, wait, maybe we should try and read the opening line, see if we can guess the book. I don't want your cookies, so I'm just not going to accept. Call Me Ishmael. Don't know. It's Moby Dick, apparently. Never read that, so fair enough. I am an invisible man. Would you call yourself Mr. Cellophane? Because it could have been my name. Because Mr. Cellophane should have been my name. Because you can look right through me, walk right by me, and not even know I was there. I don't remember what that's from. Chicago, maybe? Oh, let's check out Terminal. Apparently that's Invisible Man. That's fair enough, I guess. By Ralph Ellison. The story so far, in the beginning the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move. I know this one. This is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Never mind, it's a restaurant at the end of the universe. But it is by Douglas Adams. It's not Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, it's a trilogy. The books. I've not read any of them, mind you, so that just shows my ignorance. In one foul sweep. Not that you were probably thinking, oh, no, darling, she's so well known about books and literature. I'm really not. I've got no clue. Wait, I didn't pay attention to what music that was. DJ KK, we don't need this one. KK Safari, KK Tango, KK Safari, Tango, and My Place. So yeah. Okay, well, I got right Orphan Trilogy, that book series, I think that counts. Mother died today, or maybe yesterday, I can't be sure, don't know. The Outsider. This is going to be so difficult because I've never read any of these books. It was a queer, sultry summer. The summer they electrocuted the Rosenbergs. I didn't know what I was doing in New York. Pardon me? The Bell Jar? I don't even know that book. Ships at a distance have every man's wish on board. The eyes were watching God. I hope you're doing better than I am. This is difficult. Do we need any of these flowers? What are we doing? No, we're going to get medicine, and we are going to try and find out who's got a recipe. So we should find who's got a recipe first in case we need to sell it. Just for convenience sake. And I believe, did I say that Vivian Bruce... I can't remember if Vivian was out and about. She might have been out and about. She is... It's Bruce or Amelia. No, I think Amelia's out and about, so it's just Bruce. Oh, Flip. I forgot about Flip. I think they're the only ones walking about right now. Not walking about. Even. The eyes were watching gods. We were somewhere around Barstow on the edge of a desert when the drugs began to take hold. No clue. Fear and loathing in Las Vegas. You better not tell nobody but God. It'd kill your mammy. The colour purple. It was a bright cold day in April and the cloaks... The clocks were striking 13. What? 1984. That's fair enough. I should probably read that at some point. Along with perhaps every other book on this list. But alas, it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Got no idea. It sounds old though. It's very old. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice for 1813. Okay, maybe this quiz would be a bit better if it's on books I have read. Secret History, Train Spotting, Beloved. I'm just looking down the rest of the list to see if I've read any of them. I haven't. Okay. What about book opening quiz? Teen books? Quiz. Can you guess a young adult novel? Or young adult, that's the word. From its first sentence. Let's give it. Take the quiz. Come on, Spark Notes. It's not working. Is it because I got uBlock on? Refresh the page. Take the quiz. Accept cookies? I don't know. Oh, it's working. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. This sounds like Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It's Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I got baited. To be fair, that sounds like a very strange way for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince to open up. Apparently it reset, so I just clicked Percy Jackson this time, and I got it right. Good job, me. One summer night, I fell asleep, hoping the world would be different when I woke. It's either every day, Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe before I fall over, or Graceling. I've never heard of any of these books, so it's not a good start. I'm going to go with every day. It was Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. There's no lake at Camp Green Lake. I don't know, holes. I did it. There's only one mirror in my house. Is that Hunger Games? Is that Uglies? Is that Divergent? The host. I'm going to go with Uglies. It's Divergent. Never read that book. That book series. Wasn't that like that movie series which was apparently really bad? It was meant to be like a trilogy that came out of it, and then they just cancelled it after the first one because it bombed. Josh is Margot's boyfriend, but I guess you could say my whole family is a little in love with him. To all the boys I loved before, because that's the only one I've heard of. Sure. That's got like a Netflix adaptation, doesn't it? Okay, what should we do now? Are there there's fish we need to catch? Are there any fish after 4 PM? I can't remember. Yes, koi fish. No, I know. Maybe we've already got it. I need to check the New Horizons wiki for fish. Late in the winter of my 17th year, my mother decided I was depressed. Presumably because I rarely left the house, spent quite a lot of time in bed, read the same book over and over, ate infrequently, and devoted quite a bit of my abundant free time to thinking about death. It's fair enough. I don't know any of these. This sounds like Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which I actually have read half of that book. I've never finished it. I don't know why. So sorry about that, John Green, Hank Brothers. Do we have a koi fish? We have 3 koi fish. Okay, hold on. Detour. New Horizons wiki fish. We need to see what fish we can and even need to catch right now. In April. Oh, well, it's a rare fish. We need to catch a stringfish and stuff, right? The golden trouts. The cherry salmons. I think we have cherry salmons. We caught some last time. I don't know if we caught 3. We caught 2. So check 2. 1 more cherry salmon. 3 golden trouts. 3 chars. Blue. Oh, we can't catch bluegill anymore. Freshwater goby. I think that's it. From what I can tell. Yeah, it seems like it. Good old Fault in Our Stars. Boom, clap, beat in my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me now, come on to me now. There was a boy in her room. The Sisterhood of a Travelling Pants, no idea. Fangirl. I'd just come to accept that my life would be ordinary when extraordinary things began to happen. I don't know any of these. Oh, look, Paper Towns by John Green. I recognise that title. At least. Sure. It's not John Green again. I guess that'd be too easy. I shouldn't have come to this party. 13 reasons why. It's not. It's the hate you give. I'm not good at this. Blue Sergeant had forgotten how many times she'd been told that she would kill her true love. Sounds pretty rough, to be honest. Raven boys. How do I know? I'm just so good. Sometimes it seems like all I ever do is lie. We were liars for Princess Diaries. Oh, I didn't realise you bit. Wait, I didn't hear it. It's a weirdly subtle conversation. Looking for Alaska. Also recognise that title. I know all of John Green's books. I've just never read any of them. No, that's not true. I've never finished any of them, I should say. That could be a fish we want. It's a bit difficult to get there, though. And climbing up this ladder might spook it. If I recall. Yep. Well, there's an impossible pond. I'm going to say it's Simon versus Homo sapiens. I'm just so good. How am I so good at this? My father took 132 minutes to die. Okay. I tell you I love you. No, it's on Jellicoe Road. Turns out the Leto procedure is BS. Me and I'm the dying girl. Okay, I don't know any of these. I don't think... Have I got a single one of these correct by the fact I actually remembered it? Maybe one. Carl Sagan said that if you want to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. This sounds like... This is not Douglas Adams. Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. Okay, well, I got 6. I think that's not a good score. You know? Let's try BuzzFeed. Can you name... I bet you can't identify these iconic teen books by their most popular... No. We need openings. We need openings. Sporkle. Young adult fiction novels. That's what we want. We want the Sporkle quiz. You say this is an Animal Crossing game? Wrong. Sporkle. Hold on. These aren't the book openings. Guess a young adult novel by its first sentence quiz. The demon exploded in a shower of ichor and guts. Also, where are the fish? Can I point out? There's no fish in this river. There are no fish in this river. Sea of monsters. I don't know. The ornate script on the board twisted in the candlelight, making the letters and numbers dance in my head. The unbecoming. Oh, the depression one. Fault in Our Stars. I know that one. There's a demon in McDonald's. I don't know any of these. Oh, Harry Potter. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4, Privet Drive, were proud to say that we were perfectly normal, thank you very much. That's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Actually, it's a Philosopher's Stone here in UK. I felt her here before I heard her screams. I am number 4. I don't know. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. You can't trick me again. I know this one. It's Lightning Thief. Percy Jackson. Jason was going to brain camp. Where are the fish? Obviously not the pond fish. Have I just been walking past them? I might have been walking past them this entire time. I don't know. Truth about forever. Collecting bugs. It's the only way I can stop their whispers. Oh, wings. It had a picture of a butterfly on the book cover. I'm on Goodreads, by the way, if you want to do this quiz as well. Hazel almost ate a boulder? What? Do we need to walk further away for the fish to actually spawn? Where are they? Where are you? Where are you? Clockwork Princess. When we got the letter in the post, my mother was ecstatic. For selection? You got to be kidding me, Banter said, folding his arms across his massive chest. Confessions of a Murder. The air in the room tastes sterile. What program? When I wake up, the other side of the bed is cold. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. It's come to accept my life would be ordinary when extraordinary things began to happen. Oh, we did this. I don't remember what the book was. The early summer sky was the colour of cat vomit. The fifth wave? XTC was no good for drowning out the morons at the back of a bus. What? I don't know any of these. What do we get? Submit. Quiz results. I got 8. I got 8 out of 18. Considering the fact that they were all complete guesses except for the Harry Potter one. That's pretty decent. Also, we got no fish in that time, so really I got kind of distracted by book opening quiz. I'm sorry. If anything, I should do a separate Sporkle quiz playlist or something. Let's play. Maybe when I'm officially out of ideas. I feel like my trivia knowledge ain't all that good, so it's probably not all that enticing to watch. But let's round this episode off here. I don't know. Perhaps you're a lot better at book openings than I am. Or almost certainly. I've set a very low bar, to be honest. But if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Links down below. Hope we can see each other again. Popping out to our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.